Hi there, my name is Victoria Rowley and I am your organizational change expert. And I am here today to further discuss the upcoming partnership between myself and Wells Fargo Bank to ensure a positive and more honest future. To clarify the reason that I am here today to discuss the issues that Wells Fargo is having, I'd like to touch on the big legal scandal that they got into with widespread illegal sales. And I am referring to in 2008 when Wells Fargo was opening different kinds of deposit and deposit credit card accounts without their customers' notice or approval of this transaction, and which caused extra fees for the Wells Fargo customers, which then added extra revenue for Wells Fargo itself. So that resulted in a large amount of fines, a large amount of trust loss from Wells Fargo customers, and a tarnished reputation for the company as a whole. So a little something that I'm here to discuss is how can we fix this? How can we get to the bottom of this crisis? Because yes, they paid their fines and they did their time to better trust and have more organization within their company, but how can you really prove to the public and outside world, potential customers, potential bankers, potential employees even, or current, all of those things listed above, that you are providing an honest bank and you are providing an honest place to work? So knowing that, I dove into a little bit of the change models, including Lewin's and Kotter's. So considering that Lewin's change model is a three-step approach involving unfreezing, changing, and refreezing. So what that means, you find the problem, you identify it, and you make it clear and admittable to everybody in your staff. You change it, and then you refreeze in that new process of change, and it solidifies it, and you're there. So that stood out to me, but I said, you know what, maybe Kotter's approach would be a little bit better. And he discusses an 8-stage process which focuses more on behavior activities, whereas Wells Fargo is choosing to act and do fraudulent accounting. Then that just wasn't enough, because I feel that we need something big to prove to the public and prove to the employers and prove to the bankers that this is what we're serious about. We're serious about fixing this problem. So even though it was a long time ago, it's still something that comes up and is talked about, because not for nothing, $185 million in illegal fines, that is not something you want to be putting your money into. So with that being said, we are going to discuss how I'm going to help you fix this problem. So without an organizational change, the organization I wrote this paper about would have already lose even more of their reputation and their trust from their companies, employers, employees, and their bankers and customers. So that could result in them losing even more of that. And without my help, you could even be so drowned in illegal debt and fines and consequences that it could result in the ultimate shutdown of Wells Fargo as a whole. So I want to discuss how we can avoid that, how we can make the change and make it so that Wells Fargo can still be a fluent company and still be a bank that everyone can trust. So by doing that, I think that we need to just prove to the public that we're there for them, and we're going to be the bank that they need, and we're going to be the reliable bank that we have been for years and years. So I am telling you, I am the best choice for your company's action. I know that I can help you guys change and help you regain the trust of the public and get out of your sticky situations. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to the future to come. Have a great day.